Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez Williams, and I'm going to make my strawberries and cream crunch. This is can be a dessert. It can be a part of like something just sweet to taste after a meal. That's how I like to use it, like a teaspoon or 2 or 3 after I finish lunch or dinner if I need something sweet. But it can also just be as a dessert. You could even use it as a breakfast, I guess, kind of, maybe not. It doesn't have any protein in it, but it is delicious and super simple to make. It does take some time to set, so you can't just eat it right away because it does have chia seeds in it. So we're gonna start with our, I don't know. I'm gonna just start putting stuff in. I have a half a cup of diced strawberries, fresh diced strawberries. Tell me where you're watching from. Like, share, heart this video. You're gonna want to try this if you like. The crunch is the chia seeds. So if you don't want the crunch, then you can use ground chia seeds instead. But it's like I don't know, it's crunchy. It's like a little bit chewy because of that. I'm going to now add my half a cup of sour cream. Half a cup of sour cream. This is like full fat sour cream, and then I'm going to add, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more ingredients. If you like, hi Debbie, if you like strawberries and cream just in general, put them. And if you don't, leave them. You could really do this with any berries. You could do this with blackberries, blueberries, raspberries. I mean, those cut up a little bit differently, but they would definitely work. And they would be tasty as well. Okay, now I'm going to add to this, I'm going to add I want to add the rest of my, I wanted to use only one of these that needs this. So I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of allulose monk fruit. This is the Impact brand from Amazon, and I love it for baking. And it's more in like a powdered form. So I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of this. And then I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, and I'm going to keep the crunch. So I'm going to use just regular chia seeds, not ground. I have in here some that are ground and some that are regular. So I have the ground ones ready, but I'm not going to use that. So I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of regular chia seeds, just full on chia seeds. And then I'm going to use you can either use a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of vanilla extract, just depending on how strong you want the vanilla to be. I'm going to use a full teaspoon. And then we're going to use 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. And that is it. So now we just need to mix it. And then we're gonna let it sit. So the chia seeds will start to expand, and it'll make it a little bit more like pudding, in between pudding and yogurt is gonna be the consistency. And we are going to then, I'm just gonna put the top on and put it in the fridge. So it's almost done. And depending on how much you want it to like expand before you eat it, then you can leave it overnight in the fridge, or you could just eat it in a couple of hours. You do want to mix it pretty well so that obviously so everything's mixed, like all the sweetener, all of the vanilla, all of the ingredients, but then also so that the chia seeds don't get clumped. And if you need to, you may find that you need to come into it and like mix it partway through so that there's no clumps. And if there are clumps, you can break them up. And then it is ready to go. So the chia seeds do have a little bit of protein. They just don't have a lot of protein. So I wouldn't count it as like a meal or a breakfast because there's not a ton of protein in here, but it acts, I mean, chia seeds have so many benefits, healthy fats, omega-3s. They do have some protein, and then the healthy fat in the sour cream and the whipping cream, and then just deliciousness with the berries. And if you want a little bit more berries, you could also do that. But this gives it a kind of like a great combination of that, a great, like it's berries and cream and not just berries. All right, it is all mixed and ready to put in the fridge. And you can see, I don't know if you can see actually. You can see that there's not, like when I move it around, you can see the berries, but they're not overpowering in it. But if you make it and then decide you want more berries, there wouldn't be any harm to that. I wouldn't add more than a cup, but you could add another half of a cup. All right, there we go. This is the strawberry and cream crunch. You're gonna have to try it. I will have to try it probably tomorrow and post that reel tomorrow because it won't be set enough. Also, if you want it thicker, you can always, hi Dawn, you can always add more chia seeds. If you end up wanting it thicker, that is a way to adjust it as well. So my goal is like in between cream, like in between yogurt and what, like a pudding, like yeah, like a pudding. In between pudding, like it's not pudding and it's not cream yogurt, probably somewhere in between there. But not like a gelatin, not like a jello. That is it. So have a wonderful night. We're gonna eat some leftovers tonight. Have a wonderful night. From my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world. Bye.